Welcome to the table. I'm Kelly, and I'm going to tell you how to play D&D without giving Wizards of the Coast any money, or at least as little as possible. Obviously, this has been a rough few weeks for everyone in the D&D community. I know we shouldn't be surprised that a mega corporation like Hasbro doesn't care about us, but it still hurts. There are a ton of great RPG systems out there, and despite the better news from Wizards of the Coast today, I do intend to broaden my horizons and try out more systems. But for me and my group, 5e has been the perfect balance between mechanics and roleplay. So for now, I will still be playing D&D, but without giving Wizards of the Coast any money, and you can do the same. The first and the best way is to support third-party creators. There are so many wonderfully creative people in the D&D community who are constantly creating content. There are bigger publishers like Kobold Press who put out fantastic work. There are also many independent creators on Patreon, Instagram, Reddit, and other forums. Scribe is one of my favorites for magic items, and Minute Tabletop is great for adventures and maps. You can also find a constant stream of new content on r/D&D Homebrew over on Reddit. DM's Guild has a ton of really great content from independent creators. However, the license that those creators agree to means that a large percentage of their sales goes directly to Wizards of the Coast. So for now, I won't be buying anything else from there. The next way to play D&D without giving Wizards of the Coast any money is to use what you already have. If you've been playing D&D for a while, then it's pretty likely that you have a collection of books already. And if you're anything like me, then you probably have a bunch of books that you haven't even read all the way through yet. Some of these are packed with adventures, monsters, and NPCs that you can pick from and use in your own campaign, or use for inspiration. If you're just starting out with D&D and you're looking for the core books, or for a new adventure book, you can buy secondhand. With just a quick search on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, I found several listings for books, minis, item cards, and spell cards. This is an especially good time to buy used items since some people are dumping D&D and moving on to other systems. You can also check out used bookstores and thrift stores. I've found RPG books tucked away in the back corner of a thrift store before, and they're usually priced very low since no one knows what they are. One of the best parts about D&D, or any TTRPG, is homebrew. And that's something that no one can take away from you. You can make up your own campaign setting, adventures, items, and monsters. For the item and monster stat blocks, you can have a look at the monsters in the SRD or in your existing materials for reference and balancing, and then tweak and add to them to make them your own. My group already plays in a homebrew setting, so that won't be a change for us, but we'll continue to do that going forward. Not supporting Wizards of the Coast also means not supporting D&D Beyond, which is a shame because it was extremely convenient. Even though we already canceled our subscription, I'll be moving off it completely since I'd rather not be adding to their daily active users stat. I'll be shifting my character to a different digital character sheet, and for my DM tools, I already use third-party options. There are quite a few digital character sheet options out there, some great, some terrible. So far, the one I like the best is Fight Club 5th Edition. It's available on iOS and Android, and it still comes preloaded with the SRD content. People have made XML files with content from the different source books, so if you already own those source books, then you can just do a quick search to find those and load them into the app. I've got all the XMLs for my source books loaded in, so it was pretty easy to remake my character sheet. I didn't use D&D Beyond for any of their DM tools because I thought they were much worse than the third-party ones that were already out there. If you are using their encounter builder or the initiative tracker, then I would recommend Improved Initiative for an initiative tracker and Kobold plus Fight Club for an encounter builder. Improved Initiative has all of the SRD monsters in by default. You can import monsters and characters using a JSON file. If you own all of the content already, then I know that some people have compiled files with monsters from other sources beyond the SRD, and you can find them if you do a quick search. Regardless of which RPG system you end up playing, you'll probably have more fun if you do a character voice, but that doesn't necessarily have to involve doing an accent. You can check out this video here to learn how to do a unique character voice without doing an accent. And hey, I appreciate you.